indeed. Right, just a quick little update video. I've been doing a fair bit of sandblasting and painting. I've now run out of paint. Well, I've still got a bit of primer left, but so I've been stripping things down, all the front suspension stuff. I've managed to get the steering rack in this sandblasting cabinet. I can't get to the tie rods though, so I'm gonna have to do them with a wire wheel. But there we go. There's a few of the bits I've done, and I'm just about to do the front hub. I've stripped all the bearings out of it, the ball joints off of it, so I'm just about to stick that in there and do it. Right, well, just so I can show you how it comes out, I'll put the camera down now, sandblast this, pick the camera back up, and I'll show you how it comes out. So one more look. As you can see, it's quite grotty. What I am going to do, I'm just going to run the wire brush over it and take all the sort of big loose bits off, and then stick it in the cabinet and give it a blast. Right, okay, back in a minute when I've done it. Right, and that's taken me about 15-16 minutes, I think I timed. So let's just switch the light on in here. Wait for them to come on. There we go. Always give the door a little bit of a bang first, because quite a bit of sand actually sits on the inside edge of the door. So I find that knocks it off a little bit. You always, and there we go, you can hear the gun leaking. But there we go. That's what we're left with. You can see a bit I've missed, look, right on the end of the steering arm. Where is it? Focus. There we go. I'll put it back in and do that bit in a minute. But there we go. It's quite a nice result really, isn't it? It's like pulling new parts out of a hat. Put them in dirty, they come out clean. So very pleased with that. I'll give that a coat of primer after I've cleaned that bit off the end of the steering arm. Right, I've done a couple of more little parts. I've done that hub, just put a bit of etch primer on that. Done the little tie rod and the washers for it as well down there. So just got a bit of etch primer on them, stop them going rusty. I've also done that bit, I don't know what you'd call it, control arms, swivel, stroke, shock absorber, bolt, I don't know. Doesn't matter what they're called, does it? Show you the only downside to this sandblasting cabinet, which I've found. I mean, I've done, what, 20 minutes in there. And let me turn the light off in here, which is usually how I do it anyway, because it does make it a little bit easier. But as you can see, it's not incredibly easy to see through. And I'll show you the reason why, I think. Well, it's got a lot of the reason why. Because I don't know if you can see, but there seems to be a lot of sand in between the acetate sheet and the glass. And the reason for that is, when you first get the cabinet, it comes with an acetate sheet already stuck to the glass, which is great. That first sheet lasts a long time, and it's, you know, a long time. I reckon I did, what, 45 minutes to an hour's worth of sandblasting, and it needed changing. And this is now, I'm on my third sheet. The second one went the same as well, and I think the reason for it is that the first original sheet leaves the glue behind. And then when you go and stick the next sheet to it, it doesn't adhere to the glass properly. So, I don't know if you can see, no, you can't really tell. I tried to stick it in a slightly different place, you maybe just about see there. You see, just where my edge of my finger is there is where the first sheet went, and I've stuck this one a little bit further over. But the sand is getting in through the corner there. And a bit of a longer shot, you can see it's all kind of laying along there, and it's also this piece here from here to here has actually come unstuck. So I think what I've got to do is remove this window, take the glass out, clean it, get all that glue off, and stick another sheet to it while it's out. I'm not saying I'm going to take it out every time I stick a sheet of acetate to it, but just to get that glue off. I think that's pretty critical. You've got to get like a tight seal around there so nothing gets in between it, because as I say, this is my third sheet and I've probably done, off the top of my head, probably must be coming up 2 hours of sandblasting now, because I've not only done the bits for my car, I've done another little bit there as well, a couple of brake calipers, and a 10-inch wheel. So you know, I've done a fair bit on it. It's a fair bit with it so far. But right, so I've got a few more bits done. I've got that other passenger side, I think it's the passenger side anyway, but well, the other hub, it is the passenger side, yeah. The passenger side hub to strip apart and sandblast that as well. Won't be doing that today because I'm just about to go and get ready to go to work. So there we go. Thank you for watching this next short little video with the sandblaster. Really pleased with that. It's quite a good bit of kit. Like I say, Mike, the only downside to it, as Essex Mini said, the lighting, even though I've put them extra lights in it, it has made a lot of difference, but it still needs something a bit more substantial. So I think I might follow what he's done and go and get one of these LED lights, and put it on the top of the cabinet. At least then it won't go dull then, will it? It can't be affected by the sand. So yeah, so yeah, apart from that, there's not really much else going on apart from picking sand up off the floor. It's got leaks in the corners, oh dear, but there we go. Gonna keep on carrying on. Okay then, until the next one. I probably won't bore you with too much more sandblasting. I'll do the assembly of the front suspension next, I think. So once it's all painted and cleaned up and all ready to go, should be a bit more interesting then. Okay, thanks for watching again. Bye.